You're watching Dread Next Door. Sit back, because this next story is truly unsettling. I still remember the day I moved into Blackwood house like it was yesterday. The realtor's words echoed in my mind as I stepped out of the car and onto the crumbling driveway. The trees surrounding the house were ablaze with autumn colors, but there was something unsettling about their vibrancy, like they were dressing up for a funeral rather than a celebration. As I approached the house, the smell of damp earth and decay wafted out, a stark contrast to the sweetness of the fallen leaves that crunched beneath my feet. The silence was heavy, punctuated only by the distant call of a bird, a melancholy serenade that seemed to match the beat of my heart. I pushed the door open, and a musty smell enveloped me, a physical manifestation of the house's long neglect. The first few days passed uneventfully, with me exploring every nook and cranny of the house, trying to get a feel for the place. It wasn't until the fourth night, as I sat in the library, surrounded by shelves of old, leather-bound books, that I began to feel a presence. At first, it was just a tickle at the back of my neck, a slight draft that seemed out of place in the closed room. I attempted to focus on my writing, but the words blurred on the page, and my imagination ran wild. And then, there was the whisper. It was soft at first, barely audible, but it sent shivers down my spine. I spun around, but there was no one there. The whisper seemed to emanate from the walls themselves, a chilling possibility that I couldn't shake. The nights that followed were a blur of fear and confusion. I would wake up to the sound of footsteps outside my room, heavy and deliberate, as if someone was trying to make their presence known. It wasn't until I stumbled upon an old diary hidden in the attic that I began to understand the true nature of Blackwood House. The diary belonged to a girl named Emily, who had lived in the house over a century ago. As I read through her entries, I discovered that she had been subjected to unimaginable horrors within those walls. The figure began to move towards me, its presence filling the room, and I felt myself being pulled into a void from which I might never return. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tales. Drop a comment below telling us your personal experience. Until next time, sleep tight.